Hey guys, happy Saturday. It's another day for some chocolate for breakfast. I'm laughing at myself because I just typed in the chat box for anyone who happens to be joining us live today. I said I'm about to starty. I meant start, but I added a Y on there, which I think is kind of cute. So starty, we're going to starty right now. So for those of you who if you happen to join on and hop on live, please share with me what you are celebrating today, because as I am doing every Saturday, I am enjoying some chocolate for breakfast, and I'm celebrating three things that are going on in my life at the moment or in the week or whatever. We can always find something to celebrate, and I highly encourage you to celebrate with something that you love, something that gives you pleasure, which is why I choose chocolate, and I choose it in the morning because I believe in having pleasure in your day all day long, and don't wait until dessert after dinner to have your chocolate. Have it first thing in the morning. And by the way, for you skeptics out there, there is research that shows that chocolate is really good for you in the morning. In fact, those people who enjoy chocolate tend to have a lower body fats, and because one of the reasons why is because you're enjoying your sugar first thing in the morning. You're not like craving it all day long, and it's a great little way to start your day. A little caffeine, a little yumminess, a little pleasure, or whatever else your pleasure might be. So anyway, with that, I will tell you the reason why I'm starting a little bit late today. I normally do this at 9:30 Pacific time, and it's now noon. So it's kind of really, for me, it's almost like chocolate for lunch, not for breakfast, is because it's my parents' 50th anniversary party today. And so I had to be at the room to set up this morning during the time when I normally do this broadcast. So, but I definitely want to get on here and celebrate. But I will say that I actually did have chocolate for breakfast today, and I already ate it. And I thought there might be a little bit left here when I got home from setting up, but my daughter ate it, the remaining of what I made, which is hilarious. And what I made was I made a German pancake with chocolate. I've done it before, but I'll put the recipe in the description below for those of you who haven't seen it before. And I used this organic unsweetened cocoa powder. And if you are someone who loves German chocolate pancakes, which are those big fluffy, they're basically mostly eggs. Actually, they're equal part eggs, milk, flour, and then you add a little whatever else you want to, a little oil, a little sugar. Sometimes we put just a tiny bit of sugar in, and it kind of makes it rise a little more, which is pretty awesome. And so what I did was I added a little bit less flour, not very much less, and a little bit of this, probably about, I would say, cup of this unsweetened cocoa powder. And I also added just a little bit of powdered sugar too, and it was really, 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 really good. You put a little butter and sugar on it when it gets out of the oven. Usually with German pancakes, I add like some lemon juice and some powdered sugar, and I didn't do that obviously with the chocolate. I mean, it probably would have been okay. Actually, I might want to try that sometime, because one of my favorite chocolates is Missionary Chocolates. In fact, let me grab that for you real quick. I want to show you what the box looks like. It's so good. Those of you who haven't heard me rave about Missionary Chocolates yet, Missionary Chocolates is a chocolate truffle that is made here in Portland, and they're vegan. So she started making them for her mom, who was ill and wanted to enjoy some chocolate and could not have dairy. And they're made with coconut milk, and they're so good. You can't even tell. And they're like my favorite chocolate, like not vegan, whatever kind of chocolate, truffle, not truffle. They're so, so good. And the reason why it made me think of them is that they have a lemon truffle. It's called Lemon Explosion, I believe. And it's like a really nice, strong lemony flavor in the truffle. And it's really, really good. It's especially for breakfast. It's one of my favorite chocolate breakfasts to have. And so anyway, maybe it would be good to put some lemon on the German pancake. I have to give that a try sometime. So, something for me to think about. So let's get to my celebrations. The first thing I'm celebrating today is family, obviously because of my parents' 50th anniversary today, where I'm going to see lots of family there to celebrate with my parents. It should be a fun little gathering, and I already saw two of my aunts this morning and talked to my sister on the phone. And so it's already started. My family today has already started. Obviously, my husband and my daughter, I've hung out with them a little bit this morning too. So it's a family day today, and I've had lots of help from my family with getting this party together for my parents. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about seeing everybody, and just that everyone was willing to jump in and help, and had some family volunteer to help pay for the event. And we're doing it at the church where my parents actually got married, which is amazing. In fact, the room where we are celebrating this is the exact same room that my grandparents, my mom's parents, had their 50th anniversary, because my parents arranged to have it there. And it's since been remodeled, so the room is a little bit more conducive for events. I think back in the day, it was sort of like this this room where they had like church classes, and it didn't feel like a reception hall, but they've remodeled it and it feels like a reception hall now. So pretty cool that it's exactly the same room where my parents had their 50th when I was a kid. There's pictures of me, like, I think as a 16-year-old or something, maybe a little younger. I can't remember. Like, gosh, I think I was about the same age as my daughter. That's kind of freaking me out because my daughter is 15 years old. So anyway, so I'm celebrating family today. And then the next thing I'm celebrating is I'm celebrating photographs. I have to say I'm a huge fan of photographs, and I love to see photographs of all kinds. I love to see, one of the reasons why I love looking at magazines, I love to just like look at all the awesome pictures taken of models, of fun stuff. I love really cool artistic photographs. And so getting ready for this party, one of the things that I was in charge of doing was putting together a little mini slideshow that's going to be running during the event. It was collecting some pictures of my parents from throughout the years, and I went through a lot of my own photographs so I could find some, and it was just cracking me up, some of the pictures that I was looking through. I mean, some of these photographs were just making me giggle, and I was laughing so hard. And it's funny because now so much is digital, right? So when my daughter was little, a lot of the photographs we had were digitally taken, but then we would print them out, like at the Walmart or wherever, like Shutterbox, or I forget the name of the place, that Shutterfly, I think is the name of the place where you send digital pictures and they send you. But anyway, the point is that since then, though, almost everything I have is digital. So, and I have like 3 different libraries where my digital photographs are. So I really, and those are really only in recent years. So I really wanted to find some pictures that I had from when I was a kid. And I think most of them are at my parents' house, which was kind of a bummer. But the point is, it was so fun to look through some of these old pictures. There's a bunch of pictures of me from college, of when my daughter was really little, all kinds of pictures. And they were just, again, making me giggle like crazy. And my daughter found these pictures of her, like when she was like maybe hours old, and she was making, when babies are really that little, they're really not making faces, they're just like moving their muscles around their face. And so they make the funniest faces. And there was these hilarious pictures of my daughter going like these funny faces. And so she took pictures of herself and imitated them and put them on Snapchat. And we were just dying laughing. So anyway, I'm celebrating photographs today, and hopefully my little slideshow will be completed. I still have to finish a couple things and add a couple more pictures, and then hopefully it will be smoothly and entertain people and make them giggle too, seeing some of these old pics of my parents. The last thing I'm going to celebrate is communication, eloquent words, being able to speak spontaneously, which is what I'm doing right now. Only because my sister and I are going to be saying a few words tonight at the event, and I haven't really prepared anything, but I kind of do better if I kind of don't prepare too much, if I just have like a couple little things in the back of my head that I want to say. And obviously I just want to, thank my parents for being an awesome example of love. And there are 2 very different personalities and very independent people, which has been awesome that they have been able to like sort of, continue to stay and be in love and live their lives both together, as well as doing their own thing. They're both very interested in different things, and they go off and do stuff with their own friends, and it's pretty awesome to watch that. I think it's a really awesome example of how a marriage can be. So anyway, that's what's in the back of my head, what I want to be able to talk about today, and hopefully my communication and eloquence and being able to speak spontaneously will go off later today without a hitch. See, that's what can happen sometimes when you're not prepared. So anyway, I don't see anyone today joining me live, which is totally cool. As I said, this is totally like 3 hours later than I normally do. So I appreciate any of you who happen to be watching live. If you are watching this on the replay, just please celebrate with me. Maybe list 3 things that you're celebrating in the comments. Maybe maybe tell me what kind of chocolate you love. I'd love to know so I can try some new chocolate. And at the very least, even if you don't comment or whatever, I hope that you just can think of 3 things right now, just 3 things that you appreciate and are grateful for and can celebrate in your life right now. Because that what we appreciate and are grateful for can only attract more things to be grateful and appreciate for and to celebrate, right? So let's keep celebrating, let's keep partying, y'all. So go have a party, eat some chocolate, have some pleasure, and we'll see you next Saturday for some more chocolate for breakfast. All right, talk to you guys later.